Bellevue Hill occupies a rare and enduring position in Sydney's residential hierarchy. It doesn't behave like a normal suburb, and it doesn't move in line with broader housing cycles. Bellevue Hill isn't driven by volume, affordability, or short term speculation. It's defined by scarcity, land scale, and long term capital preservation. And when you look at the numbers, that becomes very clear. Over the most recent calendar year, Bellevue Hill recorded around 60 to 70 residential sales in total. That might sound modest, but the value of those transactions exceeded $1.1 billion. Houses accounted for the majority of that activity, with roughly 40 to 45 house sales generating more than $900 million in turnover. Individual house prices regularly range from $15 million to $50 million, with multiple sales above $25 million. Apartments were far fewer, around 20 to 25 sales, contributing a further $200 million plus. That's not a mainstream market, that's a prestige market. What matters in Bellevue Hill isn't how many properties sell, it's which properties sell and at what level. Owners are rarely compelled to transact. Buyers are prepared to wait, sometimes for years, for the right opportunity. And when those opportunities appear, pricing resets decisively. When you track individual homes over time, the pattern repeats again and again. Properties bought for around $1 million in the 1990s are now selling for $17 million, $25 million, even $50 million. Homes acquired for $4 million or $5 million a decade ago are now consistently achieving prices well into double digits. Yes, many of these properties have been rebuilt or renovated along the way. But even allowing for construction costs, the dominant driver is always the same: the land. Sales across streets like Victoria Road, Kambala Road, Bulkara Road, Streetfield Road, and Fairfax Road all tell the same story. Long holding periods, flat phases, then sharp step change repricing when confidence, liquidity, and scarcity align. That's not random. That's how global trophy markets behave. This is why Bellevue Hill feels less like a Sydney suburb and more like an international wealth market. It rewards patience more than timing. Capital doesn't rush in and out. It stays, compounds, and eventually reprices. Bellevue Hill isn't about chasing the next upswing. It's about owning something that doesn't need one.